Good day, everyone. The DOST Scholars Association in Negros Oriental will now present its accomplishments from year 2019 up to the present. In total, there are 19 major accomplishments of the organization in year 2019, and this will be discussed thoroughly in the next few slides. Different from the past years, face-to-face interaction were limited due to quarantine restrictions. However, we still made 12 types of initiatives plus many other activities per category in year 2020. There were only 7 accomplishments in year 2021. However, it will be soon added with more in the next few remaining months of the year. Well, now let's begin with DOST and Negros 2019 accomplishments. To start with, a mangrove planting and shore cleaning was done on February 2, 2019, wherein a total of 300 mangrove saplings were planted and 50 kilograms of trash were collected. Some of the available scholars were also ready to help out the 2018 JLSS qualifiers during the signing of contract. The organization also participated in the Zero Waste March. This advocacy is driving into the reduction, reusing, and recycling of wastes. Before they finally bid goodbye to DOST San Negros Oriental, the organization had a tribute program for the graduates. Not only in the JLSS, the DOST San Negros Oriental were also assisting 2019 undergraduate qualifiers to make the contract signing handy. After signing of scholarship agreements, new DOST scholarship qualifiers participated in the Mental Health Awareness Seminar in partnership with the Philippine Mental Health Association in Negros Oriental as initiated by the organization. Aside from excelling academically, the organization also tapped the Provincial S&T Center Negros Oriental on possibilities to assist in its various programs and services. As a result, its members will be knowledgeable in its field. Like in the pictures, they assisted in the attempt to operate circulating FBG. Aside from the official DOST SEI reviewer for undergraduate scholarships, the DOST Senegor was able to come up with 8 sets of reviewers compiled from various references. In this way, applicants from Negros Oriental will be able to practice answering questions with time pressure. Hopefully, it helps augment in the number of qualifiers from the province. Some senior scholars were also volunteering in assisting the documents submitted on undergraduate applications at various designated locations to increase the number of applicants. In a small give-back effort to DOST, the scholars also assisted in reviewing the documents submitted by the scholarship applicants. It has been an advocacy for the organization to promote pro-environmental efforts. Aside from doing it in practice, they also participated in programs such as #Go for Zero Waste Parade. And to enhance its technical know-hows, some scholars also participated in the weighing scale calibration training. Whenever applicable to the initiatives of the PSTC, the scholars have always been the reliable partners in the endeavor. In the free weighing scale calibration held in Negros Oriental, we are involved in facilitating and recording the data in every calibration stage. Graduates and senior DOST scholars have always been the partner of the PSTC in conducting various scholarship examinations in the countrysides, such as in year 2020 DOST SEI Undergraduate Scholarship Examination. In every testing center, the participation of the scholars as proctors played an important role in its success, such as in La Libertad, Bayawan City, Zamboanguita, Bai City, and Dumaguete City. As an organization which promotes equality, some of its members joined the gender sensitivity training for scholars. When it comes to school activities, always count the DOST scholars' participation just like this in parades during the NURSU's 112th founding anniversary. Well, the fun is not complete without its booth participation. It was our hub for some interesting geeky activities. It's another year of getting familiarized all the DOST scholars in the province. Good food were best shared in having an acquaintance party fueled with fun games and exciting activities. The organization always prayed for complete peace and harmony between the government and our brothers and sisters from opposite ideology. Oh no, it's 2020 and this is the most challenging year for everyone. Now let's see how do these scholars went on with their activities. First, they have successfully registered DOST Scholars Association of Negros Oriental as a legitimate youth organization in Dumaguete City. There's a famous generic tagline, Science for the People. For us DOST scholars, it's hashtag Scholars for the Nation. There were 68 DOST scholars from Negros Oriental went to Cebu for the Patriot Project participation. Under the Filipino Patriot Scholars Project, the formation program aimed to inculcate the core values of professional excellence, social responsibility, and servant leadership among its scholars. The workshop featured a series of engaging modules and activities that allowed the participants to interact with their co-scholars as well as with the different sectors of community. And so they say, especially in major examinations, scholars initiated various tutorial gatherings for study sessions just like in the picture. It's common for us here in Dumaguete that one fast food store is being flocked by the students as a study hub by the night. Using its available funds and some donations, the organization provided some groceries and vitamins to some Dumaguete City renting fellows after being stranded due to hard lockdown by the province of origin. Even in their place of origin, scholars from Negros Oriental continuously contribute in their locality to the best that they can, even with the virus threat. Some were into packing and distributing relief goods, others are into making systems for efficient quarantine access, and many more initiatives. The youth are bored at home brought by the quarantine and curfews. Some even went to social media to look for fun, but in a disorderly platform just like the online Rambulan Facebook groups. As DOST scholars who promote good citizenship, we create the DOST Scholars Lambingan instead. At first, the Lambingan FB group was intended to maintain the sanity of the scholars by befriending and meeting online with some scholars within the Region 7, whether those who attended the Patriot Project program or not. Some threw jokes who are good at it, while others were left for you to decide. Basically, it's just for fun. Some scholars with artistic hands can also show their talents, which are too beautiful to hide, such as this. It went into some tiny quizzes but with prizes from personal resources and donations. Some relevant challenges were made, such as this, just to keep everyone staying at home. Although some challenges were not for everyone, still, it was fun and many scholars were motivated, especially that the prizes were increasing in amount. The tasks were fun, at the same time, relevant in everyone's places. So these are the results. Just notice the before and after. And yes, some of us are very good at singing too. We were also able to produce a fun anti-COVID measures, just like this.
PPAP. I have a handle. I have a soap. Wash, 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 wash.
And of course, the most common mobile phone game was being played too by team names inspired from the pandemic. Truly, we can champion against COVID-19 with the help of antibodies which make the surge curve be flattened. This one is another breathtaking challenge for poster making contest with the theme Science and Technology in Fight with Filipinos against COVID-19. As Patriot scholars, they assisted in the assembly of the face shields from the DOST ITDI for immediate distribution to frontliners. Organizing 21 webinars together with DOST scholars in Cebu was one of the most fulfilling programs that the organization have provided, not just exclusively for scholars, but also for the public. The webinars were done in Facebook using the premium Zoom of DOST San Negros Oriental every 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. And yes, financial literacy was also held. 4 of the webinar speakers were alumni DOST Scholar graduates from Negros Oriental. An online radio program was launched also. This platform hoped to motivate their fellow scholars to voice out even their personal problems in incognito way to people who can give relevant inputs about various subject matters. Empowering the potentials of their fellow scholars, the organization let some of its members to assist various energy audit conducted in different sectors. We are still half of the year and so far, these are the following accomplishments of the DOST Sinag-OR. In the mission of improving one's leadership skills, a 2-day, 1-night leadership training was held. As good citizens of the country, the DOST Scholars in Negros Oriental is one with PNP in its drug awareness campaign. A program on water drip farming for DOST Scholars in Negros Oriental was initiated for sustainable farming even in their backyard. The organization leaders thought that they need to have an effective plan for DOST Sinag-OR activities, and so the strategic planning was held. As their contribution, some DOST Sinag-OR scholars were involved in computing and initial interpretation of data collected from the field. The organization also wanted to use the engineering learnings from its members to give impact to the community, just like the design of a supposed production facility of an MSME. Promotion of equality is never buried amidst pandemic, as the scholars attended gender sensitivity training held online. So why would it be DOST San Negros Oriental as the most outstanding DOST Scholars Association in Region 7?
When I think of outstanding organizations, these qualities come to mind: informed, proactive, compassionate, synergic. And I believe that DOST Scholars Association in Negros Oriental is just that. We are informed, which means that we are updated and knowledgeable on recent social issues and concerns with the latest technologies, introduced and engaged with the new breed of science enthusiasts. An informed organization means that we are relevant because of the knowledge we gain from online discussions, including webinars, creation and dissemination of infographics, and research. This information ignites us to action that leads us to become proactive. We are strategic and we plan ahead. As we are students, education and academic excellence is our priority, but this does not get in the way of our responsibilities as scholars. With a set of elected officers annually and with the guidance of our advisors, we are able to plan for the year ahead. Plans that do not warrant only self-improvement, but plans that also reach out to the vulnerable communities, the afflicted and the marginalized. We do so because we are compassionate. Being recipients of such a remarkable blessing and honor, being a DOST scholar is not only a pride, but also a responsibility. And the will to do such responsibilities springs from a heart of gratitude and compassion. We believe in a cause much greater than ourselves. This is helping our respective communities once we are able to graduate, to create impactful change. For now as students, we do that together here in Negros Oriental. We understand that it takes a collective mind and set of hands to be able to function effectively and efficiently. This is so because we believe in synergy and collaboration. It is through collaboration and understanding that we are able to work at our optimum, giving our best and giving back. Such collaborations are not only within the members of the organization, but also transcends the borders of our humble organization, collaborations with other institutions and agencies. By working together, we are able to reach and help more people in the community, being able to forge partnerships along the way, partnerships that will aid us in bringing science to the communities. But of all these qualities, I believe that what makes DOST Scholars Association in Negros Oriental special and quite remarkable are the people in it themselves. Since Negros Oriental is a melting pot, the transient nature of students allows us to explore and be welcome to different cultures from all over the Philippines. When we go back to our respective communities after education and our time as scholars has ended, we will be leaving with a better understanding of our world and its people. This profound understanding of our differences allows us to serve our communities better. This understanding causes us to become more involved, more compassionate in giving back. After all, once a DOST scholar, always a DOST scholar, bringing science and development to our communities.
Hi, I'm Raymil Kadapan, the Acting Scholarship Coordinator of Negros Oriental State University. My task now is very big and very, untimely. However, as the scholarship coordinator, I myself am a believer of the Department of Science and Technology and its trust in developing the youth. And for Negros Oriental State University, we have a lot of DOST scholars who have always been there since I assumed the office in 2018. And I know for a fact that there is this DOST Scholars Association in Negros Oriental that has been in existence, which has grouped all DOST scholars in Negros Oriental from, at least what I know, is the three major universities in Dumaguete City, which is from Negros Oriental State University, Silliman University, and Foundation University. This close-knit group of scholars meet every year, and they also meet continually every quarter, every semester as needed. And even despite of the pandemic, we have seen that they are very vigilant, and they are cooperative, and they are as well as involved definitely in the community. So we can see all their activities since the start of 2020, wherein we experienced the hard effect of the pandemic in the province of Negros Oriental. However, this did not distract them. So I am very much endorsing the DOST Scholars Association in Negros Oriental for, hopefully, I hope they will make it to the semifinals and eventually finals. So I'd like to endorse, and at present I am congratulating them already. Thank you very much.